Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 17, Week 3, Day 6. So today is going to be the main day that we get a bunch of our Vault grind in, as will be the time that we have the most time to go and grind. How many we're going to go for? I don't know, maybe about 8-ish, I think? I'm pretty sure our goal is still going to be around 300-ish, but we'll still get a good majority of it in tonight and see how far we can end up going with it, as I will probably not have much time to stream tomorrow night. I'll probably do just the basics, maybe get like a Palooza or two down, and that's probably going to be it. So whatever goal we want to reach, we pretty much have to hit tonight. So yeah, I'll probably hit like 250-ish, 300 tonight then. And just go for a pretty standard grind there. Still got an XP booster we got to go use. And you know what? We got the whole event calendar to go over. So let's actually go through that real quick. This just got posted midday today. And we know the entire event calendar for next month. So let's start going for it. Of course, this is for the month of February. So, main thing we have going on, of course, is the Lunar New Year event, which will be taking place for 2 weeks. I'll be getting the Year of the Dragon, so we're getting a dragon pet during that time, as well as all the other stuff that comes with that event. We're getting a new troop, we're getting the pet that corresponds with it, and we're also getting, I guess technically just a power orb, because I don't think we're getting a new armor. I think it's the same armor that we got last year, which we're actually wearing right now. Ended up switching to it earlier. But yeah, we have that going on starting on the 5th, which is, what, next week's Monday? No, the week after next week's Monday. So obviously not in like a few days from now, but the Monday after that will be the start of that event. Aside from that, Vault event weekend, as far as next one, is back to pretty normal schedule. It looks like it's going to be the weekend of the 23rd of next month, which of course is about 1 month from now from this Vault event, which means we're basically on normal Vault schedule now. And unfortunately, no 2 in a single month. That does mean we're getting 2 new pets within a week period because of the Lunar New Year pet, as well as for 2024. Actually, never mind. That's going to be 3 pets. I didn't even think about that. Because we're getting the 2024 Year of the Dragon pet. We're going to get the Dragon pet on that Monday, which busts a new legend. And then we're also going to get the Valentine's Day pet. So there's going to be 3 pets in pretty much a week's time. So that's not too bad. I'm not sure what this one is. I assume that's just a gem sale on the weekend. Oh, you know what? I might be starting the calendar for the Lunar New Year thing, I think. I'm actually not sure what this icon is for on Saturday there, because we already have the event going on and everything. Interesting. Aside from that, yeah, everything's pretty much just normal. Vault event of the week, and then just, you know, invasion journey. One thing to note here, though, no Guild War. Suspiciously missing. We have Invasions, Tower of Doom, Raid Boss Journey, and then Invasion again, specifically not Guild War. So yeah, Guild War gone forever? Who knows? We'll find out. Nothing else, they're definitely going to at least substantially rework it in an upcoming patch, if it is coming back. But yeah, it looks like Guild War is gone for a little while. At least until they do some kind of patch to it, maybe completely rebalance, maybe completely overhaul it. Who knows, maybe even completely just delete it from the game, we'll see. But they're definitely doing something to it, because we should have a Guild War by then, and there very specifically is not. That means the earliest we could have a Guild War is early March, which I'm pretty sure isn't even going to happen, so I don't know, time will tell. Oh, so hello, Genki! Oh, were you just streaming? Hope it all went well. How many Vault keys did you go up to? But hope the grind went well. Yeah, there's the whole calendar. Overall, pretty nice. We're getting the expanded faction, we're getting the Vault weekend, we're getting a ton of stuff within that week period. 3 new pets, and a bunch of stuff with Lunar New Year. And everything else pretty much normal other than no Guild War. Which, is that a good thing? I guess that's a good thing. No Guild War. Completely missing. But anyways, hello everyone. Hope you guys have been doing well. Let me go through all the hellos, starting from the top. Hello, Isabel, and then we'll start getting into things. Hello, yeah. Hello, lady. Alfred. Hello, Sani. Hello, Mark. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Bill. Hello, Supernova. Hello, Lester. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Minnie. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Genki. Hello, Chad. Hello, Miss Insane Witch. Hello, Jonian. Hello, Misty. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, Funktown. And hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so goals for today. Obviously, clear out all basic dailies. Still gotta go clear that out. And then basically throw Paloozas down for like 2 hours straight. It's pretty much the game plan. Maybe a little longer, we'll see. But actually, how many do I have? I wasn't able to get as much of a grind today, that's for sure. Also, thank you for the $5 tip, Tyrion. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Yeah, we're only at 12 right now. And we're probably going to run like 8-ish of those 12, I want to say right now. Give or take a little. We're probably aiming for about 8. Also, my verse 2's really caught up today. At one point yesterday, my verse 3s were actually higher than my verse 2. And yeah, that my verse 2 is nicely repaired, though did not get nearly as many verse 3s, unfortunately. Anyways, let's start getting into things. Where should we even start? How's the guild doing? Did they already finish the event? I said they may have by now. Yeah, they did. Good job, guild. Very nice. We don't even need to touch that. Unfortunately, we get a useless orb from it. Let's see, how did the guild do? Yeah, look at us carrying the guild. We're third to last place. Solid score. Perfectly done. Anyways, all that is finished, so that's good. Let's see, games. We have the dungeon. We have the other thing. You know what? We're already here. Might as well go one by one. Dungeon's pretty quick. Top 3? Load. Oh, top 3? No! Oh, sad. We got Def Marked and Stunned. That's not too big a deal. And of course, there's our Dust Devil team we've been using all day. With the mobile setup because I was doing some on phone earlier. That's not the team I want. Give me the dragon team. Where even is my dragon? There it is. They're all shuffled around. Wait, what was Tyrion saying? In honor of you not finishing faction on weekend? Well, thank you. Okay, I thought that was my damage source for a second. Luckily, our damage source did not die, so we still have a team left. For several more turns. Oh, he missed. Come on. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you dare, Great Moss. Don't even think about it. If you're thinking about it, don't do it. He didn't do it. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Now, we'll take the other one. Way to positively enforce a negative habit. We just did it to save some gems. All the gems are just going right into deed books anyways. Gotta get them somehow. Are they redoing Guild War? They most likely are. We're not getting it all of next month. I was mentioning this earlier that they were likely going to do a patch before we ever get Guild War again. And apparently that Guild War, or that patch is getting delayed. If that is the case. Because we don't even have one for the entirety of next month. So the earliest we could possibly be getting a Guild War at this point is March. Which means we would be almost 4 months with no Guild War. Like 3.5. So they're either doing a massive overhaul or deleting it from the game. Most likely a massive overhaul. I highly doubt they would completely scrap it. But until that overhaul happens from an update, we're likely not getting a single Guild War until then. Hey, we got some free garnets. There we go. Not like that really does much, but into the pile it goes. Okay, what do we even have here? Redeem code? Oh, thank you. Wait, was this from Genki stream? Wait, Genki, did you just hand out your Aussie pet? Nice. That's pretty late in your stream if it was just 6 minutes ago. That or whoever claimed it for me just did it 6 minutes ago. Thank you, assumably Isabel. There we go. Nice. Yeah, it was Isabel. I thought so. Yeah, the Australia Day pet for, what, 2021? We handed ours out on Thursday night when we did Pure Faction 500. Because technically that was Australia Day. Technically Friday was. But Thursday night Australia time is Friday, so it technically worked out. Anyways, alright, let's clear all the other dailies. What do we have here? Adventure board. Alright, complete all adventure board. I was gonna do that anyway, so perfect. Oh, wow. Actually, all of adventure board is good today. We got 15 gems, 10 writs, and 4 brown deeds. Nice. Hey, I'll stick with Stellax team. I need to class XP. We still haven't maxed out Nightmare, by the way. That's something we should probably prioritize doing a bit next week. I would say doing it during Vault Weekend, but the teams we'd have to do it during Vault Weekend would be quite a bit slower than otherwise. So we're probably not going to mess with that. Because obviously during Vault Weekend we want to prioritize getting as much value from any amount of Vault for the time that we have. So Guild War will work perfectly when it returns? No, I highly doubt it. It'll be even more broken than it was before. But in theory, they're going to fix it. How so? We'll find out in like a month and a half, I guess. Or 2 months from now. I said hello, Dan. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm curious what they will do to Guild War if they do, like, completely overhaul it. Because it definitely needs a balanced overhaul. I'm not sure how they're going to solve it, but they definitely need to solve it. Is that hello, Nightmare? Yeah, we haven't maxed out Nightmare class. I think we're at 78 right now. If we really tried, we could get it done in like 2 days or less. I just haven't really been doing much to get it leveled, so it just keeps not gaining levels. But if we really tried, how many can we get an hour? If we like mega grinded it, we could very easily clear 120 XP a minute, which would come out to actually, you know how we're gonna get most of the rest of the XP? Aren't you gonna get most of them from the Volkies this weekend? Because we can one-shot that battle about 4 a minute. We were timing it when we were doing the 300 or the 500 Volky opening the other night. We opened 500 Volkies in a row. Actually, technically 508 because we got Volkies, inner Volkies. We got 8 normal Volkies and 3 elites or epics or whatever they're called. But anyways, we opened 508 Volkies in a row. And you get 2 XP per battle, and they die in one shot with Stellaryx. So that's actually really quick XP. Because they're consistent battles that go down instantly, and they're one-shottable. And you could use Hero Class on it flexibly with, while barely slowing you down. It does ever so slightly slow you down, but not by much. We have to sacrifice a 50% mana start in order to have it, but Leprechaun normally fills it up anyways. Actually, no, we have to sacrifice Thrall to do it, not 50% mana start. Using like a team like this, we end up replacing out the Thrall in this situation. Well, it's because we only need one cast. One thing that's nice about Thrall is when we need a multi-cast. In case it ends up missing. But anyways, what am I doing here? We did that, we did that. Campaign should be done, as it has been pretty much all week. That's already done, that will be done, that's all done. XP booster good to go. Don't we need to do anything else for that? Is that everything other than Underspire then? I think it is. And then we just open Paloozas the rest of the time. That is the game plan. But yeah, let's go a little bit deeper into Underspire. We are in the final section right now. Do I even bother throwing down 50? Yeah, I guess we should. Because we gotta find dead end rooms anyway, so. We are currently in a double room situation. I'm not sure which one we should go for. But if I had to guess, it's this way. Oh yeah, we also changed the Mang Eye of Argris. I think we were using Eye of Argris earlier, but we have switched to Mang because the Empower started to fall off too much. The hero is really tanky and just pretty much never dies. Still can die, just so a lot less likely. And then we just grab a little bit of armor. Oh, now if they're all stealthy, we can't. We'll grab a little bit of armor. That gets our attack through the roof. Ideally, we'd be able to do it again, but they're all stealthied right now, so I can't really do that. Let's grab a little bit of mana. See if we can get an Eye of Argris down. Not really. We'll take the other one. Throw the poke into middle there. Pokety poke. I could technically Mang here. If he takes my only skull... Oh, or we could just have that happen. Never mind. I was going to say, if he takes our only skull, we'll Mang him into that. Oh, wait. There's the door. Oh, I wasn't even realized that we haven't found the door yet. Wow, I accidentally took the right way. I didn't even realize we were on leveled path. I thought we already found the door. Whoops. Oh, that's funny. I just accidentally walked into a door. Didn't realize we were still on level path. What do we need here? I guess we get Mang down first. It doesn't really matter if he takes a skull because we're just going to create so many more anyways. So we can skull into skull into skull. Get a Mang in there. Alright, do we go up? I'm feeling yes, because the whole reason I wanted to go this way is because it's going to be next to the other room. And they seem to like doing that for some reason. So we're going to go for it. If they do scrap Guild War, will we get a farewell tribute video? Yeah, maybe I'll need to go through all the past streams and see if we can get a compilation video of Guild War. If they were to, like, scrap it. I don't think they're going to scrap it, though. Though if they did, it would be the first ever game mode in the history of the game to get completely scrapped rather than overhauled. Like, Dungeons are an example of one that got completely overhauled. It looks almost nothing like what it originally was. But they've never, like, completely scrapped a mode. Generally just overhauled it to the point where it's almost unrecognizable compared to what it was before. But they've never just completely deleted a mode before. Honestly, I thought the first one to go would be Treasure Hunt if they were ever to delete one. So I really wish they would update Treasure Hunt to be good again. It's not been viable in, like, 7 years. It's been a long time since Treasure Hunt was relevant. It's been a good long time. Let's try for a brown there. Hey, we actually got it well. Oh, we even actually turned from that. Went about as well as it could have gone. Oh, we have barrier, so we could just risk it here. And we should hit a billion skulls here. Boom, boom, boom. I should have taken the brown in case we needed barrier, though. I don't think it mattered much. I think we go left. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't. Still going left, though. I have more confidence with left than up here. I do feel like one of these two is the way. We'll go left first and then check up. That one that took us 23 minutes. Looping Sacarax. Yeah, actually, I mentioned it quite a few times. But one interesting thing this guild has actually done, we actually won the first ever guild war in the history of Gems of War. It's probably the guild's biggest achievement ever. Is we won the first ever guild war ever in the game. Like first place bracket won first ever guild war. These days we don't even try. However, the very, very first one we did win. And we were pretty competitive for like the first several. Then we got a lot more casual about it because it was too annoying keeping up the guild and kicking people for it. Especially because it was somewhat luck-based. Back then it was a bit less luck-based. But it has always been pretty luck-based. Sometimes you just lose and there's literally nothing you can do about it. No! Okay, now I'm confused as to where it might be. Well, we only have a few other paths. Well, while we're over here, and while we have sunk cost fallacy, let me go into the path that's already slightly scouted. Let me grab the dead end room while we're here. Then we'll take the other way that is obviously dead end, but I'm still going to go there because we're already 2 to 3 rooms invested into it. I'm gonna ignore all those. Take that. He'll poke me. We poke him back. Come back multiple times. Oh wait, my hero died. I was gonna say, why am I not doing more skull damage? Also, I think he has skull reduction too. So that's a double combination of why we're not doing more damage. Not only did our damage source die, but he also has skull reduction. That just means we have to hit him with more casts. Ooh, we're actually gonna lose him here. We're actually going to lose this fight. Hero, why did you fail us? What's your safest bet right now? I would take this green. Problem is we're not getting as many skulls per turn. Also, his reduction is being very annoying right now. Oh, I can't take a skull by doing that. I'll move that for now, though. No, he died to burn, of all things! See, I can't take the other thing. I think we lose here. Wait, what if I just verticaled this? Oh, but then he takes red. But red doesn't immediately give him something, though. So we take that. This is still barely winnable. Like, ever so barely. What does your ability do again? Blue to purple. Oh, that's super bad. If I take this vertically, it doesn't really do much, right? Wow, does that actually deny him everywhere except that vertical? I think it does. The only problem is if he gets a purple from Sky, we lose instantly. Otherwise, it's pretty safe, actually. Oh, wait, he's gonna get a... Oh, no, he's gonna get a 5 times from it. Anyway we move it, he gets a 5 times. I should just take the mana, I guess. But that 5 times doesn't give him a thing, I don't think. No, it does right over there. No! Wait. Let's see. No, he has enough to kill us right now. I'd have to extra turn from the skull into a kill, We're actually gonna lose this fight. No! Okay, we gotta make sure Hero lives. Whoops. The Eye of Argris backfire. One big issue with Eye of Argris. Its win rate is not good. It generally wins pretty quick, but it is not consistent. Alright, what do we need here? I want to stick to Brown. He's going to hit on it initially anyways, and I need the Mang. So I'll throw down Mang. He'll do whatever. I'm not going to do it on first slot. Okay, good. He naturally dies this time. Unlike the previous battle. We already have Barrier too, so I can just do this on the next one. And we should just win from here. If we do this, guarantee kill first slot. Hit something else on the team. Same thing again. Already double kill. Dead. That's pretty much matched. There we go. Well, that went a lot smoother. A bit of an unfortunate fight there. Just for 2 diamonds. Alright, let's go up. Oddly enough, we actually still have enough torches to finish if this is the way. If it's not, then we'll finish it tomorrow. Regardless, tomorrow we'll have to scout out for some dead-end rooms. Oh, that's still our turn. I thought that was his turn for a second. I was like, wait, that's so much value. But no, that's still the Eye of Argus thing doing its thing. Oh, we have Barrier right now, so let's let it do its thing as well. Go do that. We'll take that. I want to take a Brown here. Can I take a Skull and a Brown? No, that'll cast Key too low if I do. Yeah, even with the other one exploding, it's not going to be enough. I'm just going to take a Brown. I'll take the other one. Nothing we can do over there. Move the other one. He'll poke us. We get Mang down. And that's match. So welcome back, Chad. Also, hello, Sushi Ninja. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Diamantina fight has at least 2 score reduction troops, does it? Diamantina's 55% reduction. What's the other one on the team? That one shouldn't be too bad, though, because we just Mang it directly. I gotta be really careful with their damage range. Because that's the second time Hero's died out now. These battles get very sketchy when Hero dies. I was gonna say 1 HP is gonna die to the burn, unfortunate. Alright. We should be in the clear, though. There isn't much he can do. Unless I give him all the skulls he needs to win. Oh, I should have Eye of Argus there. That actually would have been lethal. Ah, there we go. Are we using a safe one? We're using the safest there is. We're using Elementals right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really? This can actually be the boss room. And if it is, that means we get to finish tonight. Then tomorrow we can just go scouting for dead end rooms. Yeah, this might be it. It's a 6 off right now. Oh, do I take all this mana? Yeah, why not? Fortunately, got the value from Sky. Our hero's actually really squishy right now. But yeah, we're using Elementals. I guess technically we could be using a score reduction barrier class as well. We wouldn't have the mana start or the entangle, but it would start tankier. Because our biggest issue is just dying early. Because once I can stay alive for a while, it just kills everything. Yep, there it is. Alright, now let's go Lantern Lantern. Hopefully we don't lose any of these two. I kind of want to go make my team structurally safer. But we'll be fine. That's the worst that can happen. Yeah, we Lantern this, we Lantern the other one. Get our double gold, get our double pet. Alright, free Brown right at the start. Not much we really need to move here. Alright, no backfiring. Other than our own ability. I'll take that one over. Good, good. Alright, still our turn. We still have barrier. I'm just gonna take that, I guess. I got rid of my barrier actually at the perfect time. Otherwise, we would have gotten rid of it ourselves when we hit its armor. I mean, hit its reflect or whatever it's called, the thorn thing. And that's match. There's nothing you can do here. Alright, one down. Now for the hard one. The one we can actually die on. Honestly, I don't even think I should Lantern this. I didn't Lantern it last week either. And honestly, I think I'm going to use my last torch right here and not Lantern it again. It's not worth wasting a lantern on. I only take these just occasionally. Like, we've been taking them almost every single time for a while. But I should really only be taking these occasionally because the loot that we get here is not that good. It's just a pet orb. It's the whole reason we're doing it for. And I'm not really in a rush to go get all the pet orb things upgraded. Like, it'll be nice to have, but it's not super high priority. Did Hero just die? This is why I didn't lantern this battle. I didn't even get to Mang Diamantina. Why did I not start by Mang Diamantina? That would have been a much better choice there. Yeah, we got a slight problem. And this is why we didn't lantern it. Though if we want to go kill it right now, we actually do have to go lantern it. And are we confident enough to go for the lantern win? After having just lost the previous battle? Let's see. Oh, why did I do that thinking that you wouldn't be able to take the other one? Yeah, we're gonna lose right here. What's our safest bet if we go with other options from this kingdom? The problem is almost everything is skull spam. Let me double check. If I look at the team, yeah, I'm out. I'm not gonna use this right now though. Let's see, base rarity. Okay, we have Eye of Argris, check. Nothing, resummon, devour at 5% chance. This thing's spamming forever. Could be okay. Running 3 or 4 of him. Oh, so hello, Chris. Welcome. Oh, so hello, DC United. Welcome. Yeah, the only other strategies would be spam Shoggorath. Hope Krog the Dread gets 5% chance. Double Empower, but that's the same issue that Eye of Argris has. And that's it. That's the whole list. That'll put Hero into like a really, really safe position. And just really build around Hero winning. Which is very doable. Yeah, we could go with, we could put Hero in a safer position. And give attack to everyone. Off of, the Fury weapon, whatever it's called. Earth's Fury? Yeah, Earth's Fury. We can go Earth's Fury and put Hero down a bit. Honestly, I almost want to go Shoggorath. Silence and deal a bunch of true damage to the first and last enemies. Explode 5 gems to the most used ally mana color. I got a plan. I have plan. Alright, what we're gonna do here. Because I need to silence Diamantina. And we'll go this with, I might still go Elementals here. So banner should probably change to +2 brown, +1 blue or purple. So like a brown-purple minus something. +2 brown, +1 purple, -1 green. Yeah, I think we do this as Elementalist. This is way safer. And that gives us early Mang, a lot of Mangs, and it goes straight for the silence. I almost want to double mana into him. We only really need the 1, though. Like, once we got 1 down, we're kind of good to go. Problem is getting the first one down. Yeah, we'll go with this, see what happens. And we are using a lantern for this, so we did still get to lantern after all. Time to see if we waste a lantern here. This is way safer than the previous team we just ran. Oh no, the one explode got in the way. Okay, we take this vertically, and I think we're good to go. I could also just take brown here. I think I go for the higher amount of mana. But then again, that's actually pretty much the same amount of mana. Also, I need the purple surge. Good, we got it. Alright, the silence will pretty much be the main thing we need to win here. Because that just silence his biggest threat, so we can't get mana for that for a while. Now I just need Hero to bulk up and win. I need you to have already had full mana and barrier. Let's see. Why is it telling me that green's the only move on the board? Is there really that few options right now? Apparently. Because we just got shuffled. How have I still not been able to take a brown yet? I'm gonna have to take like a brown vertically and hope for double green off the sky here. I could take this for a bunch of mana. I don't quite need it yet though. He's still silenced. And he's about to become re-silenced very soon. So let's do that, grab our attack. I don't need re-barrier yet. You just take this purple, he can't follow up on it. We get all of the mana we need, we go from there. Alright, we'll take a blue. Nice, full mana. Anything we could do there? Not really. I think we just keep spamming this now. Because he's now unsilenced. And now he's re-silenced. We still have another Mang. I think I actually take out first slot with this, oddly enough. Taking a skull would be really nice right about now, though. I kind of want to start dealing with Leshy. Leshy does a lot of damage that our hero can't really protect against. Or anything on our team, for that matter. Alright, what do we need here? Alright, Siren's going to be kind of annoying because he'll probably kill one of my two main troops. This also isn't enough to kill, but I can also just regain my barrier and just do it onto the last slot. Okay, we're going to have to go for this again, which will be a little bit of a waste. I need to do Mang next and then get the double silence. So go for that. Get all that going. If I could just get some skulls, we would instantly win. The big issue with this team is we don't actually have any skull creation, which is kind of, not ideal. We're actually going to do this. A little bit of a waste on the value, but it allows us to get to the silence on Leshy. And it should just be the win now. And now we just got to find 2 skulls. Also, this entire fight, we will literally one-shot everything with Enraged Skull. And I have not been able to take a single skull this whole fight, which is not ideal. The whole premise is to get the team to a point where we can just take skulls and then do this, and then do that, and then win. And there we go. And that was for Lantern, by the way. Double orb, double everything. So we didn't lose the Lantern fight. We lost a fight there, but we didn't lose the Lantern fight, so... The main thing I didn't want to have happen didn't actually happen, so that's good. We indeed won Lantern. Alright, there we go. And now with our torches tomorrow, we'll just go find all the other rooms. Alright, that could have gone a bit smoother, but... For orcs, honestly, that's not too bad. Orcs have notoriously been kind of annoying. But they have a few options that aren't horrible. Though, under actual orc restriction, you're not even allowed to run the guy we were just running. He counts as, I believe, a monster or something, or just monster. Which doesn't count as orc, but he counts as Groshnock, so works out. Anyways, but yeah, that's that low rarity one I was mentioning for the low rarity teams this week, too. I think I even mentioned it in Pure Faction, because he's almost the whole team. But I think I might have mentioned it for some other team for the low rarity team. No, not that one. Did I not? I could have sworn I did on Monday. Maybe I didn't. But he's really, really good low rarity option. He's a legend, but he's a faction legend, so he's easy to get. Anyways, alright, is there anything else we need to clear out? Otherwise, I think we are now on to like 2 hours of vaults. We're not going to go to midnight like we did the other night, but we're going to go for quite a while tonight. Definitely not midnight, though. Hope to be done by like 10:30 or 11-ish. But, yeah, I'm going to go get the timer up, and yeah, let's start running Paloozas the rest of the stream. I need to get numbers to be way bigger than they are now. And the goal is still at least 300 this weekend. Maybe we'll go a little higher, but definitely bare minimum, the standard 300. Let me go get my timer going. Where's the code? Oh yeah, we'll hand out a few codes tonight. Tonight will be the last night that we hand out multiple codes for at least a week or two. Because I got to make the rest of the codes that I have last a little while. So this will be the last night we hand out multiple. We'll probably hand out 3 tonight. We'll hand out the first one right now, and we'll have another 2 a little bit down the line, as we're going to be going for a little bit tonight. There you guys go. Enjoy. I'll have 2 more in a little bit. Alright, is timering? Let me get rid of the thing. Put that up. Boom, boom, boom. Are we good? Is timering? Timer is indeed timering. Alright, let's go throw our Palooza down. Let's go make sure our team's all set up, because I don't have the right one set at the moment. Currently have Stellarex set into Double Ironhawk. And see what we can do. Have no problem, everyone. Enjoy. Oh, wait. Why am I doing it multiple times? I only need 1. Also, thank you, whoever just claimed it for us. Greatly appreciate it. Let me go grab that right now. So, hello, Mr. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, let me grab this. Alright, all that's sorted. Oh yeah, we still have the XP booster I didn't use earlier. You know what, let me just use one now, why not? Alright, let's go get the Palooza going. Gonna run about 8 of them tonight. We technically have enough to run 12, though I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna run 12 tonight. Though we technically could, though we will literally be here till midnight if I do. And we already did 1 midnight stream this week. Don't need to do another. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it when we did the 500 volt key one? I think it was. It took us like until a couple minutes after midnight. Because I didn't account for the 8 extra keys. I said it, when I did the math, it was actually came out to exactly midnight. But I didn't account for the 8 volt keys that we were going to get. I'd assumed we would get just 500, not 508. So I think it took us like 2 or 3 extra minutes. First stream we've done for Gems of War in a while that went past midnight. Normally they don't go for plus hours these days. Unless there's like a huge update on like a Tuesday or something. Let's see. Is there a way to get more Dragonite Gnomes? Luck. Get luckier. This is the only way. Keep doing Vault Event and hope your luck gets better. We found quite a few this weekend. As well as a lot of stray ones been doing verse farming off stream. Which obviously I haven't been able to show because all of our verse farming has been off stream this week, as it normally is. But, yeah, I've been seeing quite a lot of Dragonite Gnomes off stream. Obviously on stream too, but they're to be expected from a Palooza. They're a lot rarer to see out in the wild. But when you do, you get a lot more Dragonite for them. Give like 20 to 100 or something. Oh yeah, you also need luck for Perfect Dungeon. Though you need less luck to get Dragonite during a Vault weekend. But you do still need some amount of luck. It's just not as much luck as a pure Perfect Faction. Or Perfect Dungeon, I mean. But yeah, most means of how you get Dragonite is either spend gems or get lucky. That or just spend a lot of time farming Vault events. As after time, you'll just naturally get some. I haven't actually kept track to see how much Dragonite we've gotten this weekend. If I had to guess, I would say about 500 up to this point. Give or take a little. It's hard to tell because I didn't actually keep track of the exact number. I could probably check Thursday night streams. I think we looked at it. I'd have to check the end of the stream. I didn't like make mention of it, but we scrolled past it during that stream. So if I look at that number, I could actually figure out how much Dragonite we got this weekend. It wasn't really a priority to farm Dragonite, and I haven't been buying any. It would just be all the natural ones from Dragonite Gnomes, both wild and from Paloozas. But I'm actually not even sure what the average is for 300 Volt keys when we go for it. I want to say it's about 500, give or take a couple hundred. Like, somewhere it's probably from 300 to 700 Dragonite per weekend that we do a Vault weekend. And obviously that could be way higher if you just do it for longer. I never really kept track of it. I guess I'll go check it this week. Maybe even by the end of the stream. Or probably by next stream, actually. Because we're still going to get quite a bit more tomorrow, of course. Yeah, maybe early next stream I'll, because by then I can easily double check the end of last stream as well. And then I can figure out how much Dragonite exactly we got this weekend. Because we're probably not getting more than about 100 tomorrow night, if even that. But we are going to get a bunch during the day, though. Yeah, most luck for finding Dragonite Gnomes, or any gnome for that matter, can kind of be fixed by just spamming more battles. Because one nice thing about Vault Weekend is there's no, like, buy-in to it or anything like that. Like, you just infinitely farm it during its duration. It's not like some other things in the game where you have to, you know, like, spend some amount of resources to get into it or something similar. Like, for example, trying to get these 6 legends from Underspire is both luck-based, but also not really influenceable by more grind. There's like a cap to how many chances you can get per week. And being able to do more is based basically on spending more gems. And even if you spend like infinite number of gems, you're eventually capped out how many you can actually find per week. Whereas something like Vault Weekends isn't really capped. Unless you're planning on farming all 50... No, that's not math. Unless you're planning to farm all 72 hours of the weekend. And counting that as a cap. Otherwise, it's not capped like quite a few other things. Because there's no costs of entry. You spam battles and get stuff. It's more so just time capped, if anything. But they have been frequent enough that that doesn't really matter too much. Obviously, we had 2 this month, but generally on average, we have one every 4 weeks. And next one is exactly 4 weeks from now. I think it was the 23rd of next month. We just went over the event calendar at the beginning of the stream. Maybe that didn't catch it. Or show it again right now, but we're still in a Palooza, so I can't go peek at it. But, yeah, they posted the event calendar. Most noteworthy thing is all the Lunar New Year stuff for the year the dragon is happening. That's right around the corner. And then it also gave when the next Vault Weekend is. And also confirmed that we're not having Guild Wars next month. All of next month we have no Guild War. Which will be the longest duration we've ever had with no Guild War ever. Catch you later, Miss Insane Witch. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Yeah, the Dragonite grind is definitely one of the bigger grinds in the game. Especially if they're going to be adding more every year. Which so far they have been. It's one of those things that can be earned pretty easily over time, though. But it's really annoying if you're trying to rush it. Diamonds is another one of those resources. Or if you don't pay too much attention to it, number will just keep going up. But if you're paying attention to how much it's going, it feels like it goes very slow, but you do get quite a bit over time. A lot of things in this game are meant to just be like a slow grind over time. Even though it is possible to like do, you know, like 10 plus grind hour days. It's not really structured to be like that, other than maybe Vault Weekends and such. Because most resources are earned just naturally over a longer period of time. But there are methods to focus grind almost every resource in the game. Quite a few exceptions. But pretty much everything can be focus grinded. Some indirectly, like for example deeds. The way that you get deeds would be to convert your gems into deeds during like Quick Kill Explore. Which the best way to try to cut down costs on that would be to do it during Vault Weekends. Which is something I've really been able to show much on stream this weekend, because normally we do most of our verse grind off stream. But verse grinding during a Vault event is actually one of the best ways to get deeds in the entire game. Because you get compensated for some of your gems from the gnomes you find along the way, while also getting the deeds from Explore. So it lowers the cost of doing it, while also giving you, you know, the same amount of deeds you would have already been getting. Which is the best time to try to farm deeds. Honestly, it's the best time to pretty much farm anything. Is during Vault Weekends. Unless the mode specifically doesn't have gnomes. Yeah, some grinds in this game you just have to be really patient for. Some just take a while. Like, maxing all hero class is one of those really long grinds. I actually kind of power grinded a long while back. It's one of those grinds that you can do infinitely, but you generally want to do it over a long period of time. Because you will lose your sanity if you try to do it all at once. Because it takes quite a while to max every class. There are a lot of different methods, but I would say on average, if you use a variety of methods, it's about 30 hours per hero class to max a class. There are currently 38 classes in the game. Some quick maths say that is over 1,000. It is over 1,000 hours to max every class in this game. Which sounds like a big number, but a lot of that you get passively just by playing the game. Also, a lot of hero classes are so pointless to have upgraded anyways that you don't really care if they're not upgraded until way later down the line. When you need them for, like, kingdom upgrades. Also, no, I have a hangnail. This happened like a couple hours ago, and I'm not quite sure how it happened. I must be clicking too much today. My clicking finger has a hangnail right now. I wonder what could have caused it. Good old Vault weekend. It's not really like a hangnail, it's more so just like the skin of it. Okay, I got it. I got it without pain. Problem solved. Alright, clicker finger got it. Yeah, quite a few people have streamed today. I actually was able to catch, wow, why do I always forget his name? Like, Cynical. I was able to catch Cynical's stream for a small duration. And Genki was just streaming before ours. I was kind of resting my eyes, so I wasn't really able to catch hers, though I did see she was going. And now we're doing ours, and whoever else may have during the day as well. Pretty sure Crisp did, and maybe Miss Insane Witch. And whoever else. Because generally everyone's going to stream on Vault Grind Day. And we still have tomorrow to go grind too. We're not even finished. We're like 2/3 the way through. Or at least after tonight it will be. So as far as our 300 goal, we're actually going to be pretty much done with it tonight. Or by the end of tonight. I'll probably hand out a code in a few more Paloozas. Another one a little bit after that. And my goal is to get to at least 250 Vault keys tonight. It's the goal. Counting Pity. And then tomorrow we can throw the last 2 or 3 that we need to finish it out. And hopefully I can get the Monday video out before I need to go to the dentist. Because if I don't, honestly, the Monday video is probably not getting out until like mid-Tuesday. So I need to make sure we get tomorrow night's stream done a little bit earlier than normal. Or maybe just standard hour, however long we go. Because afterwards, I need a rest and then go record the other video. Because otherwise that video will be very delayed. Also, there's a small chance we won't have a Monday night stream, by the way. I should be fine by then, because it's pretty early in the morning. But there is a chance I'm not fine by then. I won't really know until then. So if we're randomly not here on Monday, it's mostly because of all the dentist stuff. Luckily, this is pretty much the last time I have to go until one other appointment. And that one other appointment's not scheduled yet, so I have no clue when it is. Could be in a couple weeks. Could be next week. I have no clue. Yeah, grinding with others definitely makes it a lot easier. Oh, we're about to hit our first set. Hopefully get a good gnome at the end. I just get 4 soul gnome, really? Oh, that's almost worth stalling, but not quite. That's something Lester would say? Yeah, I noticed it after I said it. I just didn't say anything. The second I said it, I was thinking it in the back of my head. Alright, give it a few extra seconds. And there we go. Did we get anything? Yeah, we at least high rolled in the glory, if nothing else. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Say tribute's ready. I just realized we're almost at 100 million gold. By the end of this Vault weekend, we might actually be at 100 million gold. That reminds me, I gotta count for all the XP boosters we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Oh, I just realized something annoying. I just realized something really annoying. We might have to not have a pity key number soon. I think during the stream, I should go claim all my XP boosters and just start paloozing like crazy. And the reason I say that is I won't have time tomorrow to go use all of these, to go claim all of my keys. So we'd actually have to do it tonight. Alright, well, let's go start up a billion boosters. My number is about to get skewed like crazy. But, interesting. So if we're using all of our EXP boosters, we might not want to keep track of them every single time either. Alright, let me go update the number for now. Oh, we did not do as good on this one. What did we start on? Oh, we could do a little bit better on epics, that's why. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I kind of have to go use them all. So now our Vault key number is actually going to include our pity for once. But yeah, I gotta claim all these because I won't have time to do like an hour and a half of EXP booster tomorrow night. I guess I could do it during the day tomorrow. Honestly, might as well just do it right now. It'll be more fun doing it now. See number go up quicker. We'll get a little bit less XP from it if we do it now. Because we'll be doing it during verse farming, but I just gonna do it now. Why not? Collect, boom. Collect, boom. Collecting today's, collecting all of them. We should be at like an hour and 45 minutes of XP boost. Yep, hour 45. Alright. Stream does not end until that number says 0. Go. Actually, that will help determine how far we go. Easy. That's our timer. We keep going until EXP boost says 0. However many paloozas that takes, which in theory should be, oops, I did that timer slightly wrong, but there we go. Which in theory should be, what, 7? There should be 7 of them. It could vary between the in-between times, so it should be about 6 more. But maybe 7, we'll see. 6 or 7 more. But now we have an hour and 45 minutes of EXP boosted paloozas. Like normal paloozas, except we get double the EXP during it. Which is slightly slower than if we were using Dust Level Team, but it's not that big a deal. It's also not that much slower. So it does add up. We're getting about 1 less win a minute between the animation that's happening plus this team just being ever so slightly slower. It's not too big a deal. What is that, like 15% less XP or so? Not ideal, but not that big a difference. Still getting way more than if we didn't use them at all. Like if you let some of them expire. That is about the equivalence of letting 1 or 1.5 of them expiring. A little bit more convenient just having it while we're doing Palooza. Oh, so we're definitely going to get that level very quickly. Actually, you know what? That's what we'll hand out next code on. We'll hand out next code at level, and the other code... I almost want to say the level after that. I'm not sure if with double XP we'll get to another level. The next one we'll hand out when we get a hero level. How about that? And then the last one we'll hand out a little bit later. I would say at the next level after that, but we might not reach that, so probably some other point. Maybe the Palooza before the last Palooza or something. Yeah, honestly, I got a lot of verse 3s this weekend. My ratio of verse 3s was way better this weekend. So much so, my verse 3s actually passed my verse 2s for short duration. We never got to show it on stream because it was farming so much that my verse 2s eventually caught back up. But there was a point that I was actually getting so much verse 3 that it finally became not our lowest for about an hour. Until the verse 2s started piling in again. And I think my verse 2 is like 5 higher again. Even though I'm claiming all the EXP boost at the same time, I'm not doing all the Paloozas at once. And there's two reasons for this. One is it doesn't even let you do it anymore. Because people accidentally using their entire stack. And Tyrion. As well as other people, obviously. But, it caps you at 4. But you'd want to use them one at a time anyways, because you actually get the full loot from the final battle of each one if you wait until after the timer. It's kind of the whole reason we even have the timer. And to kind of keep track of our Palooza's time. But more so to keep track of when we will get the full loot from the final fight. But, yeah, it's still worthwhile doing them one at a time. Whereas EXP boosters don't have the same effect. Like, your final battle of an EXP boost does not give you, like, some kind of extra benefit like a Palooza does. So EXP boosters, it doesn't actually matter if you chain them together, whereas Paloozas you actually do want to use individually. You can still do both individually, of course. Or do both all together. Though you do lose out a little bit of loot if you do all the verses together. Whereas for EXP bonuses, it does not matter at all. Also, you know what? I just realized something funny. I never did the PvP boost. The only problem is, I actually didn't even do the 6.5k. I almost forgot about that. Is it worth going there right now while we're EXP boosted? Because you know something really funny that we could do that we've never done before? Though it won't really stack to be that well because it doesn't actually stack properly on gnomes. We can have a gold boost, a soul boost, a EXP boost, and a Paloozas going at the same time. I just have to get whatever PvP rating we still need. I think I only need like 1,000 or 2,000 more because I forgot. I never did that. Yeah, we could do it tomorrow. Though it would be really funny doing it now. Obviously after the Palooza's done. I think I'm gonna do it. We have this many boosters going. Why not go all the way? We've never actually done it before. All 4 boosters simultaneously. For an hour straight. Though do keep in mind, the gold boost does not... the gold and soul boost do not boost gnomes. They only boost the end of battle loot. So for example, these numbers, those two. It does not boost, like, let's say you get like 2,500 from a soul gnome. It'll still be the same number. It doesn't get boosted. Only those 2 all the way to the left from the result of battle actually get boosted. So you're not gaining that much of a benefit from it. But you do gain some benefit. Should have 3 timers going at the same time. Well, in game we will. Though maybe not, because they tend to not show properly. But after this Palooza, I'll see how far we are in PvP rating. I might just go get it real quick with Stellaryx quick kill team. Because doesn't the 1,000 glitch still work? So I don't even need to get the last several hundred either. Can anyone actually confirm? Did anyone do the 1,000 glitch this week, or did they fix it? Because they fixed gnomes retreating. Has anyone tested this week if they fixed the 1,000 off of the 19th tier reward? Or is it still possible? Or did they fix it on Monday when they fixed the gnome issue? As well as the faction issue, of course. Because if that still works, it does still work? Okay. Because that will save us a good, like, 5-10 minutes of PvP. Perfect. Yeah, we'll go do that after this, then. We'll go do whatever last PvP rating we need. Get the hour boost, and then run, like, 4 Paloozas that are both gold boosted, soul boosted, and EXP boosted, and Palooza. And they do all stack, but they do not increase gnome loot, unfortunately. But all of them do stack simultaneously. Or at least they should. I've never actually tried it before. There isn't any reason it shouldn't. The only problem is we don't really have a good quick kill location in PvP this week. At least for Stellaryx, anyways. Because it's too annoying running it in middle. And none of the sides have the super good mana accumulation methods this week. I think we have like blue, red, and something else. We're about to gain that level from our XP booster. Yeah, I guess we could run blue with double Tesla. What's the mana accumulation from that, though? Do we just have to use, like, Tapon or something? So, hello, it's YouTube Flames. Welcome, welcome. Because there's no blue that feeds to blue. We'd have to use a blue that goes to red. I can't wait till we get an empower option for every single one of the colors. We only currently have yellow and green. But I really hope we get that troop for every single thing by the end of this year. Those really strong new empower troops that do storm into its own color while using that color while having empower. It's really, really good, but we only have it for yellow and green so far. Green off of Queen of Yasmin or whatever it's called. And yellow off of Ihi Cattle. You're doing Juan Diamantina? Yeah, Juan Diamantina is still really strong. Just because Stellarex has become broken beyond belief doesn't mean Diamantina is still not strong. It's not as strong. But it is still strong, very strong. It's kind of like Queen Titania. I mean, not Queen Titania. It's kind of like Phoenicia. Like, Phoenicia didn't get any weaker. It's just other things got stronger. She's still just as strong as she was at her peak. It's just other things are stronger now. Like Diamantina and Stellarex. You combine 2 weeks of PvP goals plus 2 hours worth of XP boost. And you got like 10 levels, 8 million gold. Nice. It's a pretty big hole. 1.5 million souls. Yeah, that's something I haven't done. I haven't actually stacked. Is that actually possible? If you don't claim the PvP rewards, can you claim them later? I haven't bothered trying to do that. But can you actually 1 week stack your PvP reward? I assume that's the case. I've never bothered doing it a single time yet. Also because I wanted the gold marks immediately, just in case they somehow get deleted. Yeah, you can stack them. That's cool. I've never bothered doing it yet. Yeah, that means you could do a 2 hour of gold soul boost. We're also stalling all your XP boosters up to 2 hours long. So that means you can get a 2 hour boosted for souls, gold, and XP simultaneously. That's not too bad. I've never bothered doing that, and I'm not sure if I ever will. Because I do like claiming them week by week. The PvP tier thing. You also get an extra 1000 VP doing it that way with how it currently works. Whereas you can't get that extra 1000 VP if you do it the other way around. Wait, I didn't think about that. Does the 1000 VP when you delay it count towards your following week? Like, if you stall all rewards for a PvP week, do you get a 1000 VP immediately at the beginning of next week? The following week? Like, when you claim your reward? You won't be able to claim the extra 1000. It's currently a glitch/feature. But, yeah, do you actually claim the 1000 extra for hitting all tiers? Because I never bothered testing it, so I actually have no clue. Nice, double Volky. Keep the piles rolling. Yeah, after this Palooza, we'll go do a quick PvP break. We'll still be under the EXP bonus. Oh, also, I'll hand out a code after this one. I said when we got a level, we'd do it, and we just got a level. Obviously, we'll do it after this Palooza ends, though. This game gets weirder as time goes on. Well, pretty much all games kind of get more convoluted over time. And that's an issue a lot of games have never really found a way to ever fix. Like how to simplify mechanics for newer players trying to get in. For games that have already been going for like a decade. If I'm not mistaken, isn't this the 10-year anniversary year or is it 9-year? Yeah, this is the 10-year anniversary of Gems of War year. November of this year is 10 years of Gems of War. We've been playing the whole time. Yeah, later this year is the 10-year mark, which means I would have been playing this game for like a third of my life. By that time. Because I'll be turning 30 that month. Those have been franchises I've played for longer. Like RuneScape and Pokemon. If you do it for Pokemon, I've been playing it for like 85% of my life. Or close to 85%. Whereas RuneScape, where did that start? Around 2001, 2? Around there? I probably didn't start playing it until about 2002 or 3, though. Even if it was 2003, what would that be? That would be... Let's see. Math. Actually, I think it was 2002. If it was, that would be... 8... It'd be closer to like 70-something%. Like 78%. Too hard to do that math. It's not a nice number. Yeah, later this year we would have been playing Gems of War for a third of our life. Putting it that way makes it seem like so long of a time. Oh, you know what? I could have stalled that Dragonite Gnome. I don't care too much about Dragonite right now. I'd rather have an extra Volkey or two. As Ginky mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Ginky, I didn't see your response earlier if you did. How was the Vault Grind when you were streaming earlier? Like, what are you up to by now? Also, I saw you playing Power World on Discord. Not sure if you streamed it yet. But I saw your Discord thingy. That leaked it. Let's see. We can wait a couple seconds. Should be good. And, oh, I thought that was a soul gnome for a second. I was like, when did you drop 100? That's just a normal one. There we go. Alright, why are we getting such bad final loots? This is horrible. Alright, quick change of plan, we're on timer right now. Let me go ahead to PvP. That's not how you get to PvP. I really wish clicking on middle would just get you to PvP. Let's see. You've been testing Power World so you don't embarrass yourself on stream? We need to get to 5,700. Quick, stat. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Alright, where are we going? Strix? No. Strix got nerfed into the ground. Are we running Blue Tesla? I guess we're running Blue Tesla. What's our team set up to right now? None. Wonderful. Let's go run Blue Tesla. What's the best way to do this? Tesla, go. I'm going to Tesla. I'm going Tesla. I'm going probably Corsair class with anything. Doesn't even matter what my weapon is. Corsair, that's not how you get to class. Corsair class, go, go, go. Go, go, go. Corsair, boom, yes, boom. Alright, what do I need? What do I need? I need wand, 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 wand. I'm probably not even gonna cast wand, but go wand. That's not where wands are. Go wand. Alright, what else do we need? I need Tapon. I can't think of anything else that mana accumulates for this thing. Tapon, go. Where are you? There. Banner, red, blue, go. Red, blue, go, go, go. Yeah, that works fine. Double red into a blue, go. Alright, that should be fine. Double Tesla into, win. Ideally have starting alignment. Click button, go. Alright, we'll take blue if we have blue. Click Tesla when we have Tesla. And rinse repeat until we have all the VP we need. That is the game plan. We're going to be getting a little bit less XP right now, but that's fine. Hey, Verse Gnome. Technically, we are Verse Gnome grinding right now, aren't we? Not necessarily directly, but, Oh, wait, I thought you converted... oh, you do brown to red. Oh, no, I just let that thing escape. Okay, good, it didn't actually escape. It almost escaped. It was thinking about it. I'm not sure why. I thought this was blue to red for some reason. Not brown to red. Yeah, there we go, another verse, too. It is probably our quickest bet. Because there's not a good location where we can really run Stellaryx this week, unfortunately. At least not with really quick mana accumulators. Oh wait, did I forget the code? Alright, let me go do the code right now as we're winning a few PvP fights. We gotta get to 5.7k PvP, which can then chain the other two together. Wait, do we have access to yellow? What does yellow have that's quick? Oh, we could do Ehe Cattle on yellow. True. We could Ehe Cattle the yellow. Actually, I might go do that. Because that will probably be a bit quicker than trying to tape on Tesla. Alright, here you guys go. Here's the redeem code used on gemswar.com. Underneath the game code section, your invite code is... Oh yeah, you have Bork too. Yeah, let's go to yellow. How did I forget about Bork? I used to go mech class Bork. Oh yeah, we do have access to yellow. What do I currently have set? Oh, I didn't even go down the Bork route. Actually, I went double empower. Honestly, this is fine too. Let me just do yellow. I don't even need Bork. We're just gonna double empower it. And hope one of them has alignment. And of course, neither of them will have alignment. No, actually, we still have alignment there. Oh, I'll take that. Boom, boom, dead. Yeah, a little bit risky putting Stellarex in first slot, but yeah, this watch should be a bit quicker. Bork is a lot safer, but we're looking for speed. Anything that can get them in quickly. Oh yeah, we can have mana start off Essentia. That would work. Blue to yellow does not help us. I forgot. We got to do it the other way around. Otherwise, we get an awkward situation where we can't really do anything. Which is where we're at right now. We're going to be really careful. If Stellarex dies, we lose. Generally not a good idea to put in first slot like that. Oh, it is slightly quicker. Is Bork faster? If we get in power turn 1, we're should already be full mana. The problem is alignment on it. But assuming one of them has alignment, it should be quicker doing this. The problem is when they don't, it is slower. But if they do, it's quicker. So it probably averages out to be almost the same speed for the most part. Bork is definitely substantially safer, though. But we really don't care if we lose one of these fights. Hello, Gustavo. Welcome, welcome. Also, I should probably go check my VP pretty often. I think we're almost already there. Oh, I already have alignment. Grab all that, grab all that, grab all that. Stellarex it down. Let's see where we are right now. Because we don't actually have to get that far at all. Might almost already be there. Not quite. 2 more rewards. I get another 1,000. It should take like, what, 20? Hey, verse 3! We found him! There he is. That's the one we need to get more Paloozas. Very nice. Hey, look, we farmed a whole Palooza this stream. We found a 2 and a 3, the 2 that we need the most right now. Yep, no problem for the second code. We'll have another one in a little bit. You got devoured by Mimic? Yeah, he's kind of scary. It's a lot of value sometimes for apparently no reason. He only has like a 1 in 6 chance to devour. So you don't expect it to ever happen, but when he does, he gets so much value. How are you not dead? Do you really have that much score reduction? I don't have any way to kill this. Stellarex, go! I don't have any quick way to kill this thing. There we go. Up random skull, thank you. Annoying spell reduction thing getting in our way. You finally hit 90 on that Nightweaver class? Nice. Yeah, Nightweaver is so bad. Since they've been adding new hero classes to the game, it's actually the worst new hero class we've gotten. Since they started adding new ones. Like, there's just no use case for it at all. It's trying to be like Titan, but fails miserably at it. I should have let him take the skull. Now we're in a weird situation where he's just going to keep rebarriering. Oh, that's not who I meant to cast. Okay, there we go. Wow, that was really annoying. Why did it go down? A few more. Oh, no. We're going to have to deal with a 100% revive troop here. Oh, never mind. The thing in the thumbnail wasn't actually in the fight. I was saying, I'm about to replace Hero with Essentia. A few more fights and we'll see where we are VP-wise. Because I think we're almost there. And then we'll be able to do a 1 hour boosted Palooza. Gold, Soul, and EXP boost simultaneously. It'd be the first time ever we're actually using every boost in the game. Since we've had 4 boosters. Oh, not that one. Actually, yeah, we'll take the easier one. Same points, easier fight. Alright, one more fight and we'll see our progress. As soon as we hit it, we're going to want to take it. Come on. Why don't you ever give us the higher level fights? I want to see one worth like 60 points or something. I think they can go as high as 80. I'll be lucky if I even see one that hits like 40. It just always gives us low numbers. And even when it gives us like one at like 50, it will be like the most annoying team I've ever seen. Making it almost not even worth going for. Look at this. 38, 36, 39. Yeah, it has a base of 90. Yet our average is like 30. So low. It's based on your level difference, which is something they definitely need to tweak, because that just super punishes higher level players for no reason whatsoever. I definitely think they're going to change it within the next update or two. Also because endgame players are most affected. And realistically, like 3/4 of this game are endgame players. Let's see, I'll take that one over. So it's something that likely wouldn't stand for long. Pretty sure there's already been 1,000 complaint threads on it on the forums by now. Now, let's see where we're at. Did we get it? Nope. Gotta get 500 more. Go, go, go. So close yet so far. Oh, nice. It's 67. You're level 89 on a new class? Nice. Okay, you're almost there. That's not enough full mana. So I could have just double empowered there. Don't die yet. Oh, I thought that'd be extra turn. Apparently not. How much did we get for that one? Oh, 91. We need like 7 more fights then. So we can get some bigger ones like the one we just had, but not with these teams, we're not. One HP. Nightmare should use its stealthy trait to disappear forever. Oh gosh. Yeah, it is pretty bad. I wouldn't say it's the worst class in the game, but it's pretty far down there. Definitely in the bottom section. Like, it's definitely in the worst 5 hero classes, but like the upper end of the worst 5. Like less worse than the other worst ones. It's like the 4th worst or something. Maybe even 3rd worst. It's definitely not the worst, though. Wouldn't even say it's the second worst. But it's like third or fourth worst, probably. Oh, really bad starting board. 2 empowers and not a single one can even do anything remotely there. Alright, a few more fights and we go activate our 4 times booster. Our gold, soul, EXP, and Palooza booster all at once. First time we ever get the full suite. Alright, one more fight and we'll go check where we are, though. I think we're still a few fights short unless we get like a 880 here or something. 67, that might be enough. Yeah, we'll check after this one. I think we'll still have to do like 2 or 3 more fights, though. What do we need? What do we need? Oh, it just gained enough HP to survive. No, it didn't. Never mind. Thought it may have. Let's check where we're at. I think we're like 200 short. Oh, we're 1 fight off. Nice. Alright, just take the easiest fight. And now let's go start our booster. And now we'll go run 4 more Paloozas. Perfect. And with 4 more Paloozas, that'll be EXP, gold, and soul boosted. Though, of course, the gold and EXP boost does not affect gnomes. But it does still affect the standard loot that you get for the fight. But it does not boost the actual gnome loot. But there we go. Alright, let's go do it. We have an hour and 15 minutes on that. Alright, let's go get them rolling. Collect. And we get an extra 1000 VP in our soul and gold boost there. Collect again. And there we go. Alright, also that reminds me, am I getting kicked on the ladder right now? Should probably check this beforehand. No, we're fine. Alright, let's see. Can I see all my boosters now? Can I see them all, like, in one little category? Oh, they don't show up here. The one funny thing is, I think if I go to a different menu, I can make a different one show here every time. Yep, it does. It cycles through each one. Look, it shows my XP booster. Now it shows my gold booster. Now it shows my soul booster. And now it shows my XP booster. And now let's go to our Palooza. And then I'll show my Palooza booster. Like, every time I switch menu, it changes what Palooza, or what shows there. Alright, let's go do our thingy now. Go down to Versus. And let's get rolling. Also, I just realized this is our 7th Palooza this stream, isn't it? I don't know, we'll find out when we see the numbers at the end. It'll be slightly hard to tell because of the other thing. But yeah, I think this is our 7th Palooza, is it not? Or did I actually remember to add the numbers to it the previous time? Oh no, I had to have, because there'd be no way I could have ran 6 within how long we've streamed so far. So never mind, 5 is correct. 5 is where we're at right now. Because it's physically impossible for us to have done 6 in a duration of stream that is this long. Yeah, now we're currently gold boosted, soul boosted, EXP boosted, and Palooza. The most amount of boosts you can potentially have at a given time in the current state of the game until they add like 10 more boosters over the next year. But at least currently, that's the highest boost rate you can have. Though the gold and soul doesn't really do much. As it doesn't affect the gnome drops. Like, these soul gnomes do not get boosted from the soul gnome. I mean, from the soul, boost. The complete combo. The Wombo combo! They're trying to break the game. Surprisingly, all the boosts do work at the same time. We can easily check because we should see about 28 souls and 1,000 something hundred gold. Yep. Yep. Exactly so. So yeah, the gold booster's working, the soul booster's working, the XP booster's working, and obviously Palooza's working. So all 4 of them do stack, which is to be expected, but you never know sometimes with this game. But yes, I can confirm that all 4 boosters do stack simultaneously. As every single one of our numbers is increased right now, and obviously the Palooza is working as intended. I say that as we got like 4 mech gnomes, so technically it's not working as intended. Stop giving us mech gnomes. We're getting a really high rate of repeat ones. Could just be pure coincidence, though. That'd be funny if you run 4 boosters if it just has a higher chance of giving you all the same gnome. I think this is pure coincidence right now, though. Turning 23rd in March? Nice. Right around the corner. Immediately get banned after we're done. There actually was a really, really broken glitch that we didn't necessarily get banned for necessarily, but oh no, Salty wasn't happy with us. But it was a really, really broken glitch that some of you might remember. You could actually re-roll at one point the gnome that you would get, because when the game state identified that you were going to get a gnome on your next fight, you were actually allowed to keep running away from it, and your next fight would always be a gnome. It would be a random gnome each time. And this was very strong around the time when Glory Gnome first came into the game. This was before we had a lot of filler gnomes that did nothing, like Jewel Gnome and such. So you could just re-roll straight into Soul Gnome very quickly. I mean, not Soul Gnome, I mean Glory Gnome. And guarantee yourself a ton of glory. Every gnome you get. So every single gnome could be the best gnome in the game, because a lot of the better ones, like Dragonite gnomes and stuff like that, didn't exist at the time. Also, Versus didn't exist at the time. So Glory Gnome was the absolute best gnome you could get. And you could make every gnome you ever see into a Glory Gnome by just retreating from a fight as soon as you see a gnome. And it was very, very broken. It was a guaranteed every gnome you ever have to be the best one. And that lasted for a couple months, too. And we definitely spread it around quite a bit. It wasn't the biggest resource glitch this game has ever had, but the glory rates that you got from it were really high. The only glory rate that has ever been higher in the history of the game was the one day, or technically the weekend, when the loot from gnomes during vaults wasn't nerfed. So during Paloozas, when Paloozas first came out, the first day you were able to get infinite Paloozas, as well as all gnomes had full loot. And they nerfed the infinite Palooza within a day, but they didn't nerf the loot until the following vault weekend. So the very first weekends that ever occurred for Paloozas had full loot from every gnome, which means every glory gnome you've seen, like if we had 2 glory gnomes right here, they'd get full loot, which means right there we'd get 1,000 glory instead of right now where we only get like barely 100. And I was like that for an entire weekend until it got nerfed the following vault weekend and is in its current nerf state now. But that was the only time when glory was ever higher. The second highest it ever was a couple months when you could re-roll any gnome into a glory gnome. And the absolute highest was the weekend where all gnomes gave full loot during Paloozas. Meaning every glory gnome on average was about 500 glory. Instead of what they currently are right now, where they're average like 50-ish glory. Yeah, I wasn't able to grind it that much. Honestly, the biggest controversy of the when Paloozas first launched was more so there was a lot of people that didn't have the time to grind because they were either at work or something else. But yeah, there was one day where you could get infinite Paloozas in the game, and I wasn't able to grind it much either. I think I only got like 20 or 30 at the time. But the way that it was scaled on the very first day it released, and immediately got nerfed within a single day, was you were able to get more Paloozas from doing a Palooza than how many you spent. So like during a duration of a Palooza, like what we're doing right now, you would earn like 5 full sets of Paloozas or something, meaning you would never run out ever after you got your first set. They only lasted for one day, and I wasn't able to grind it for that much. I think I only grinded it for a few hours. Yeah, they turned it off by 7 p.m., so it wasn't even a full day. It was only like 16 hours then. But yeah, it was the most broken 16 hours in the history of the game, resource-wise. And I didn't even get to fully utilize it either, but some people got like 100, 200 Paloozas during that time. I'm not sure how they released it so broken, though. Because they did a beta test for it, too. I wasn't in that beta test. But, yeah, I'm not sure how it got by so broken. Like, obviously it was always meant to be strong, but obviously it was never meant to be that strong. Palooza's actually got nerfed like 3 times when they first came out. Oddly enough, they have never nerfed Volkies, ever. They've actually only buffed them. Even the other year, they've already buffed them again. But yeah, Volkies have gotten buffed like 3 times now. Once indirectly with the orb change from the other year. But Palooza's got nerfed like 3 times. And Volkies got buffed like 3 times. The beta test. Yeah, I'm not sure what they do in the beta test these days. Genki might know. She actually does a couple of them lately. I think she beta tested 7.3, the most recent patch. I haven't beta tested for anything in this game for like 5 years now. Mostly because they listen to so little feedback. I just gave up on it. Also feels like a bit of a waste of time a lot of times. It's cool to see everything early. But it's kind of like 10 hours that you just don't really do anything. As far as like progress on your account or anything. Because nothing saves on the beta, obviously. Everything gets wiped after. Yeah, they even did a stream with it in its unnerfed rate. Before it even started, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. I almost forgot about that. But in all fairness, they were winning so slowly that it seemed balanced. Because I think Salty was playing. So our win rate was so slow that it seemed like it wasn't broken. Yeah, it was Salty and Ozball. I almost forgot about Ozball. Is he even on the dev team anymore? I don't remember. Could you imagine if they actually brought that back? One day of ultra broken Paloozas. I don't think they ever would. Because honestly, 1 hour of broken Palooza, or not 1 hour, 1 day of broken Palooza is more loot than an entire year of Palooza. Not as far as total Vault keys that you get, but if you break down the Vault key potential of every verse that you get, combined with the fact that you're getting the full loot from every reward, rather than like 10%, within a single day, you will actually get more loot than the entire year of current version Paloozas. Which is kind of insane to think about. Given that before even Paloozas existed, you were getting like 10 Vault keys a weekend. And then even triple nerfed Palooza event is like easily hundreds compared to, you know, what it was before. Like barely 10, give or take a bit. Like the time it takes us to get 300 now would equate to about 10 to 12 in the previous system. Probably closer to 10. And going for like 1,000 now is pretty much what going for like 20-ish was before. I'm still not sure what they were thinking with Paloozas. It just set like a completely new standard for how broken loot is now. Like the entire economy of the game has just shifted into being balanced around Palooza ever since that happened. But I guess it's a good way catch-up mechanic if nothing else. Like if you make a brand new account and do like 3 Vault event weekends, you will barely even notice it's a new account by the end of it. You just get so much loot so quickly. Also, an account that would only play every Vault weekend in this game and literally not play at any other time would actually have more overall loot than an account that would play the entire year except Vault weekends. It's actually that big of a difference. The kind of loot you would have is quite a bit different between those two accounts. But you would actually have more overall value from the account that only played Vault weekends and didn't play any other time, compared to an account that played all the other time but not Vault weekends. Obviously, most people do a mix of both, obviously. Those are extreme examples. Also, I just realized something weird. I have not gotten a single Mimic all weekend. Relative to how much we have grinded, this is actually, I think, the longest I have gone without a Mimic during a Vault weekend. But during all my verse farming, during all the Paloozas we've been doing now, and everything else, I have not seen a single Mimic this weekend somehow. I'm not sure how. It's actually, I'm pretty sure the longest we've ever done on a Vault weekend without one. Luckily, to some degree, they actually kind of get in your way, especially if they happen during Palooza. It's still kind of weird just not seeing any. It's bad to not see any during verse farming, but it's actually good to not see any during Paloozas. Because they do waste about a battle of time. It normally makes you have to go to a different kingdom. Unless you want to go fight it real quick, in which case you waste like 2 battles of time. Wish we could have seen the devs' faces when the Ironhawk team was crafted. Yeah, oops, that's not what I wanted, Phil. Yeah, the Ironhawk team is kind of insane. I think the funniest thing about the Ironhawk team is they nerfed Dust Devil right when I started my channel. Like, literally the day I started the channel. Like, as far as posting weekly videos every single week. The day we started was the exact day they nerfed Dust Devil. Which I think at this point, was it 7 or 8 years ago? Can't remember if this is 7 or 8 year anniversary of the channel. Whichever one it is. I think it's 7 year? Might be 8 year. I think it's 7 year. I can check later when we have to celebrate it later. But, let's say 7 year. But, 7 years ago, or 8, whatever it is, they nerfed Dust Devil so it didn't scale based on magic. And then, like, 2 or 3 years ago when they did Ironhawk, they literally brought the team back. The team that was nerfed, like, 5 years ago, or by this point, 8 years ago, because it was so broken, came back in the form of Ironhawk. Because the team used to just be, like, use 2 or 3 Dust Devils, because it's scaled based on magic, it would just win on its own. But now you just do the same thing, but you just have some Ironhawks there. It's the same premise, the same troops, basically. Just now it's done with Ironhawk instead of spamming multiple Dust Devils. Which is a bit more balanced, because it actually requires having, you know, Dust Devils and everything. Let's get straight into the next Palooza. I don't think we even have enough time to go update our number. Go. Let's get straight into them. Well, let's keep track that we've opened multiple. Go. Go straight into the next one. Otherwise, we lose out on some booster time. Okay, I'm just gonna put a +1 there. Oh no. The pluses is how many we've done since we've updated the numbers. And that'll help keep track. Yeah, I'm not gonna update the numbers until we finish out the hour of gold soul boosts. The XP boost is still gonna go a little bit longer than that. One day of unlimited Palooza. Could you imagine? That would be kind of interesting in the current balance of the game. I could actually see them doing that, to be honest. Because that wouldn't be as broken as pre-nerf Paloozas. Because you wouldn't be earning more Paloozas. You would just have infinite for a single day. That sounds really broken, but it honestly wouldn't be that broken. And it would allow people who normally don't have, like, gigantic stockpiles of Paloozas to partake in a lot of them. Yeah, while that would be really, really strong, it wouldn't be as broken as it sounds. Especially since, realistically, the average person wouldn't do more than, like, 20-ish of them. But there will be some people who would do it literally all day somehow. Let's see, how many hours would that be if you knew ahead of time? Let's say about 23 hours of Paloozas. 23 hours times 4, that would end up being 132 Paloozas within a single day. Non-stop, every single possible moment. I think I did the math right there. Somewhere's around there. Oh no, I over numbered it. You could do 4 an hour, so no, sorry, it would be 8. It would be 92. It'd be 92 Paloozas within a day if you did it for 23 hours straight. Obviously, there's 24 hours in a day, but realistically, you're gonna eat or do something for at least an hour of that time. But if they did do that, I'm pretty sure the average across the entire game would be closer to like 15 or 20. Which is about 4 to 5 hours of Palooza. Oh, so I just realized me putting that number there makes my numbers overlap my other numbers. That's not ideal. The numberception. Yeah, that reminds me. I got a water I still haven't drank yet. Just still haven't finished the thing from earlier either. Got another Snapple. Because they're so high in sugar, I just like slowly sip them throughout the day. And I have like a 4th left because we're at the end of the day. Well, now time to finish off. Also, thank you for the $5 tip, DC United. Gotta head out. I hope you have a good weekend. You had a fun time with all of us. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. In case you haven't already done so, please leave a like. Oh, thank you. Greatly appreciate it as well. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend. And greatly appreciate for the $5 tip. Helps out a lot. At this point, they're all going to medical expenses, so it helps out even more. Because I just renewed my CD at the bank, and I took out like just enough money. So I have like almost no money in the bank right now. Everything went to medical expenses over the next month. Or it's all invested in a CD, which isn't really that much money. And that CD money is also like my backup fund. I've used my backup fund, but I still have my backup fund. That one's like the truly like absolute emergency fund. Like I'm literally hospitalized level of emergency. Otherwise, that's never getting touched. Oh, the other one in there. But yeah, I think this month will actually be the most I've ever spent on medical in my entire life. Which I guess is I'm somewhat fortunate for. Because it's only going to be 4,000 bucks by the end of it all. Which compared to some expenses that some people have is actually kind of small. But it is the most I've ever spent on medical expenses within a single month. By the end of the year, we're probably close to like 5,000 or 6,000. Unless something horrible happens though, I sure hope not. Though I guess for someone my age, it's still somewhat high, though. Unless you have some kind of, like, really big medical condition. Because I'm still pretty young. I'm only 29. Healthcare is set up really weirdly in the United States, that's for sure. Also, that cost isn't counting insurance. That's on top of insurance costs. I don't even know what that is these days. Cost-benefit analysis of actually getting it. Yeah, I didn't have it for the longest time. And the one I have right now is pretty basic. It doesn't cover that much. It's mostly in case of, like, catastrophic emergency. It does have a few, like, checkups covered and a few other things as well. But it doesn't cover, like, any dental or anything like that. It doesn't cover eyes either, and I probably need to get new glasses sometime this year. That's not too much, though. I think by the end of that, it's like 500, 600. Once you get a pair of glasses out of it. I actually still save all my other past glasses in case, like, my glasses break somehow. I've actually never in my life, despite wearing glasses since, like, 10 years old, I have not once actually broken a pair of glasses. But I always keep, like, my 2 to 3 previous pair of glasses, just in case one breaks, just so I have a backup pair. I've never needed to do that a single time yet. After this Palooza, we'll have a half an hour left of Gold Boost, Soul Boost, EXP Boost Palooza. The first and probably only time we're running them all at once. Because why not? Though we're not getting that much benefit from the gold or soul one at all. Because of course the gnome loot doesn't get boosted. Though the gold one honestly isn't too bad. We're getting like an extra 700 something gold to fight. Winning like 5 times a minute. That's like 3,500 a minute. What is that times 60? That's like an extra almost 200,000 gold an hour. Obviously there are better ways to be getting more gold out of this. But 200,000 extra gold is not a small amount. It's not as high as we could be getting, but it's still a good chunk of gold. We're also getting really close to the 100 million mark. I've actually never had 100 million gold in this game. Or billion, obviously, since we haven't had even 100 million. What's amazing is the first person to ever hit a billion did it back in like 2016 or so, 2017. The reason why I say that's so insane is my guild has been running for 5, 6 years now, something like that. And I still have not donated 1 billion gold to the guild yet. And someone did it in like a year and a half, back when gold was even slower to get than it is now. Which is kind of insane to think about. Though there was a bit of an exploit that did allow some higher gold rate, but it wasn't consistent on every fight. Like, there was a way to gain like 20, 30-ish thousand gold per fight. But we were only able to do it on some fights, not all fights. But even then, gold rate would have been pretty similar to what it is now. Because your average battle would be worth less, but your highest battle would be worth more. Wait, have you not done a billion yet? I thought you already did do a billion. I think I'm only like 100 something million off, and I'm sitting on 100 million right now. It's actually kind of why I wanted to hoard a lot of my gold. I want to go from immediately to a billion when we hit it. So when we're in range of a billion, we're going to throw like 100 something million into the guild. It's one of the reasons I've actually been hoarding my gold. Is for the billion milestone. Oh yeah, you were the first to ever hit 1 billion gold in the game. I mean, in our guild. I meant in the game, the other person was the first to hit a billion. Yeah, you probably were the first in our guild, I would assume. If you already hit it. No, they actually stopped playing the game after, I think they stopped playing in 2018 or so. Because they kind of burnt out, which is kind of to be expected if you got 1 billion gold back in old meta. You would definitely be burned out by then. Actually, I can't remember. That might have been one of the players who actually burnt out because there wasn't enough things to spend money on. Because there was someone really early on in the game who I think actually quit because there wasn't enough power that they could buy with money. Nowadays, they definitely can. I wonder if they've come back since then. I don't think that was them, though. They just, like, way over-grinded within, like, a year or 2 years and burnt themselves completely out of the game. Like, they played as much as an average person probably would have played over the course of, like 8 to 10 years in, like, 2 years. They're putting in, like, 16-plus hours days some days. Oh, so that was back when level cap was only 1,000. That was before they even lifted it. There's actually been 3 level caps in the history of the game. When the game first launched, there was a level 100 level cap. This was lifted within the first few weeks to 1,000. And then a couple years later, it was lifted to what it is now, 10,000. Which is quite pretty much impossible to get to. It's been lifted twice. But for the first 2, 3, almost 4 years of the game, definitely at least first 3, the level cap was only 1,000. If you got to 1,000, you would just get no XP. And you did not get all the XP grandfathered in. They did for hero classes. Like, the however many battles you did for hero classes, you got that much XP. So if you did 1,000 battles with Archer, you would get 1,000 Archer XP for the new system. However, that system did not apply to hero level. So if you did enough battles at level 1,000 to get to, like, theoretically level 2,000, you did not immediately go to that level. You simply got 0 XP. And the person who first went for 1 billion gold in the game did it when 1,000 cap was still in place. If it wasn't, they'd probably be the first person to ever hit level 2,000. You know, I'm going to stall this fight. I wasn't going to, but then I started to, and then I guess we're already committed. So we'll stall this one. It's not too bad. We got double glory gnome. Give it a few extra seconds just in case. And there we go. What do we got? Anything good? No. Not really. Unfortunate. Okay, well, let's go straight back into the next one. While we still have the boosts. Go, go, go. Alright, let's add +2 to our Palooza number. Alright, let me go put this away. Queue up the water. Alright, let's see. Other... Yeah, let's go straight into the next one. Let me add +2 here so we know. And then we'll go add them all up later. Get the next Palooza rolling. Go, go, go. Alright. And you know what? We'll hand out the next code when that timer goes down. So 2 more Paloozas from now. And then after that, well, I think we'll have enough time to run 1 more Palooza. Because I think we still have like 12 minutes of XP boost after that. So might as well use that on a Palooza. Which I think will be the 8 Paloozas then. Oh no, that would actually be 9. Ooh, we're actually throwing in an extra one. I said we'd do it about 8 Paloozas tonight, but we're actually going to do 9. Because our XP booster will be going long enough to throw in the extra one. No, I'm not going to run the whole Palooza stack. But we are going to run 9 of them then. Oh, wait. Maybe I didn't add the number from earlier. I just realized I was also counting yesterday's number. Wait, hold up. That means I didn't add the other number to the thing yet. Hold the holdups. Yeah, we're actually at 6 + 2 then. Because I never added the other one to the thing. Oh, let me go adjust that. I forgot about that. I was looking at that number earlier as if, Wait, now I'm really confused as to how many we ran then. Wait. I'm very confused. But that's definitely 6 then. Because I didn't add the other one after. Because I'm starting to lose track of how many Paloozas we've done now. Not to mention I'm earning Paloozas during some of the Paloozas, which is also making it more confusing. After this, I'll check where all the timers are. But I think we throw in 1 or 2 more. Whatever matches up to the other thing. Let me go peek at it real quick. Yeah. So we can throw 2 more than this stream. Hope that's not where I want to go. Perfect. Because the next one will use up the rest of the gold soul booster. And the one after that will use up the last of the XP booster. That means we would have ran 7 of them tonight then. Which means tomorrow I should only have to run 1 or 2 depending on luck. Probably 2. You have 2,000 Dragonite? Nice. Starting to stockpile already. Forgot how much we're sitting on right now. I know for sure it's not a 5-digit number. Which we will need by the time the next dragons come out. Which we don't know when that is. Could be this year, could be next year. If it is this year, it's going to be really late this year. We're talking like November or something. So if we don't get one this year, this will be the first year since Dragonite has existed where we've not gotten a new set of dragons. And honestly, if they were to do it, it seems like it might be this year. It is the year of the dragon, after all. Would make sense if they add another set of dragons to the game. Be almost kind of weird if they don't. Like, if there was any year to do it, this would be the year. So we'll find out later this year. Well, it still feels weird using all the boosters at once. The Gold, Soul, XP booster all simultaneously. We're using a little bit of value on each one, but not too big a deal. If anyone that we're losing the most amount of value on, it's definitely the Soul booster. We're getting really little value from the Soul booster. Yeah, we're pretty much never going to run out of souls. Especially ever since they added orbs. Glory orbs have basically made it impossible to run out of souls now. This late in the game. Because one of the biggest sinks for the new, or well, I guess it's not that new these days. But one of the biggest sinks for elite levels was the fact that you needed, at bare minimum, 60,000 souls in order to upgrade them. Assuming you did 100% rate each time. To go 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. One really strong thing about Glory Orbs is they actually bypass the soul cost. You do not need like 10,000 souls to use a bronze glory medal. It simply just upgrades them with no soul cost associated to it or luck-based mechanic. It simply just upgrades them. Which means the glory or the bronze one saves 10,000 souls. The silver one saves 20,000 souls, and this is regardless of what you use it on, even if you're using it on a mythic, legend, anything. The bronze saves 10,000, the silver saves 20,000, the gold saves 30,000 gold at bare minimum. Which means a full set is 60,000 souls saved each time. It's not really a resource you think about when you're thinking about like a glory orb. But a glory orb is basically a soul orb in a sense. Is the best one, saves you 30,000 souls. Which is more soul save. Actually, the worst glory orb saves more souls than the best case scenario for a green major orb. The orb actually made to save you souls. A major green orb on a mythic saves you like, what, 9,000 souls? I forget how much it costs. It's like 8 to 9,000 to max a mythic these days. Whereas you save 10,000 souls from a standard, just low rarity bronze glory orb. And that's not even counting the free upgrade you get on top of it. Just the soul saving alone is more than the green orb. Which makes their name very confusing, that they're called a glory orb. Which is why I normally refer to them as bronze, silver, and gold. Because they're basically a soul orb that gives you elite levels. When you hit 1,800 vault keys, you will have to, you've met your goal. 2 vault weekends combined. Nice. That's pretty good for 2 vault weekends. I think I only once ever went for 1,000 back-to-back vault key weekend. That I will never ever do again. Because, gosh, does it take a lot of time to do that. You wish they let you open 10k glory chests at the same time? Oh, could you imagine? Yeah, that's one sightly thing. That's one thing that's pretty annoying, especially for like Underworld and a few other locations. There's not a really good way to like mass open things. I think it's because of server lag on their part. They can't even let you open too many at once. Also to make sure people don't like exploit a ton of resources somehow too quickly. But yeah, the amounts that you can open these days are way too small. Like, there needs to be an extra 0 at the end of every opening location in the game. Like, all key openings should have, like, a 2,000 option. Underworld, which I think only has a 10 cap, should have a 100 option. Like, pretty much everything that can currently open multiple keys at once should have an extra 0 at the end of it as an option in the current state of the game, just because of how many exist for every resource. Will they ever do that? Probably not. It definitely needs to be added. It would make every opening 10 times quicker. It likely wouldn't be used for things like trying to get a new mythic or something. But for most other general use cases, you would generally use it. Because it would be substantially quicker. By quite literally 10 times. You might overspend resources a little bit more. But it would save a lot of time. Especially on things like gold keys and such that just take forever to open. We actually did a stream a while back in December, kind of testing like the rates. I just want to go recheck them later. Like about a month ago, we ended up doing that. And we actually had the rate of like how many gold keys you can open in an hour and glory keys and stuff like that. I guess it's the same for both. It was more so tracking the loot. But I actually forgot what it is. The amount of keys that you can actually open per hour by doing 200 at a time. And just spam clicking it over and over again. We tested it for like 2 hours and I actually forget what the data came out to. Probably go check it at some point. You can only open them 200 at a time. Way back in the day when the game first came out, you had to open keys 1 at a time. That would then give you 3 loot. And it was so absurdly slow. Like, compared to what we can do now, it is so quick. But compared to how quick it needs to be, it is so slow. Like, back in the day, it could literally take you an entire day to open 1,000 keys. Like, legitimately, like 12 plus hours of just opening keys. Like, I know, because I think we were doing like 1,000 key opening at one point, and we had to divide it into like 3 different streams. I know at least 2 different streams. Just because of how long it took. Oh, so that would be kind of cool. If we had a Nomapalooza leaderboard during Vault weekends. Not really for any kind of reward, but just to see like how much progress some people made. Like number of gnomes killed, number of Paloozas used, number of Vault keys and epic Vault keys obtained. We don't have a leaderboard like that in the game. They definitely shouldn't give that big of a reward, if any at all, if they were ever to do such a thing. But I'd be really curious to know what kind of numbers those would be. Like, what are the top 100 players doing, like, Vault-wise each weekend? Like, that number has to be absurdly high. Like, we're talking upwards of 100 Paloozas used. Please click. I clicked it like 3 times. I should be able to get 3 more battles in here. And I think we can get 1 more boosted one with the soul gold. And then we can do 1 more after, which will just be XP boosted. Alright, we'll do it on this one. And honestly, all perfectly fine gnomes. These 2 not as good, but those other 2 being some of the main ones you want to see. These are far from the worst. Just a lot of their loot don't really get boosted that much. Like, if he gives you a 1 gem key or 1 event key, it doesn't get boosted. Unless he gives the 4 or 3 drop. Oh, he gave 5 gems. It would only been 1 and 1. We also, oh no, that's low roll. Oh wow, we low rolled everything. He can also give you 20 gems. Yeah, we low rolled literally everything here. That is 10 gems, still kind of nice. Better than getting like 1 gem each. Alright, let's go throw 1 more Palooza here, and that'll be the last one we can get on Gold Soul Boost. Then we'll go hand out a code, and then we'll go do 1 more Palooza after this Palooza. We'll just go update the number. This will be our last Gold Soul XP boosted one. And then the one after this will simply just be XP boosted. And it will also be the last one we do the stream. Oh, no, 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 go back, go back. No! Okay, I need to go fix that. Accidentally grabbed the edge. Oh, gosh. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Quick, quick, quick. More settings. Nope, nope, no, that's sound. Sound, go back. Wait, what on earth's going on? My Windows, like, stuck. It's going crazy right now. It's, like, spazzing on the side. There we go. I don't think you guys could actually see that. But it was spazzing like crazy. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I fixed everything. Right, that wasted a good like 30 seconds there, but all has been fixed. Oh, is the sound still really loud? Didn't I just lower it? Okay, I need to go relower it. Wait, wait, wait. Is it very loud? That's weird. Why didn't it save? Is the sound still really loud to you guys? The sound effects? Because I lowered it and it's still doing the higher volume. But you guys can hear the higherness, right? It's not just me going crazy. Sound effect of gnomes and everything else. Don't worry about it until after the Palooza. I'm pretty sure I'll have to restart the game to even fix that anyway, so it's gonna be like that for the rest of the stream. Shouldn't be that loud though. Oh, so hello Lester, thanks for the 69. And back to AFK. I'll get you later, Lester. Good luck on the vault grind. Yeah, after this Palooza, we'll go hand out a code, and then we'll run one more Palooza. And that last one won't have the gold or so boost, but it will have the EXP boost still for most of it. I think by then we'll be down to like 12 minutes EXP boost left. And then we'll get our final tally at the end. Which should be close to 200 and... Well, how many Paloozas are we going to have done? 3, another 2... 11... Wait, shouldn't it be 12? I feel like I miscounted like 2 of them. I could have sworn we would have been at 12 by the end of the stream. But we're going to be at 11. Which I guess that makes sense. That means we would have done 7. Oh no, did we only do 7 to stream? I guess so. After we do this one and next one. Because that means we would have done 7 to stream, not 8. Which means adding it all up, we should actually be at about 250 then. Counting pity. He's actually had to already claim all of our pity, so whatever our Volkey number shows includes all pity. It's not going to be separate this time because we have to take the EXP boost. Since we're not running it tomorrow night. But based on our number, we should only have to do 2 tomorrow night. We already have the verses for, of course. Come on, there we go. Oh, so that means any verses I get tomorrow will be on reserve for next time. And we already know the date of the next one from the calendar earlier. It's February 23rd. I think that's what it said on the calendar. Somewhere around there. Oh, wrong one. Let me go check. It was... Yeah, the 23rd. I was right. Oh, that's just like huge lag spike this low. Yeah, February 23rd is next Vault weekend. Which is 4 weeks from today, if I'm not mistaken. The Epic Volkey mix, nice. Honestly, I feel like we're down on Epic Volkeys. We'll find out when we actually do the final tally. The number we should have by the end of this, after we finish this Palooza and the next Palooza. Also, we'll have a redeem code after this one. But I believe we should be at, let's see, I would have the minus pity. We should be at about 24 Epic Volkeys by the time we finish the next Palooza. We don't really know what our number is until we get there. I was like, gosh, time goes by so quickly when we're doing these Paloozas. Almost at 11 already. Which actually kind of works out because I said we'd stream to about 11 tonight instead of midnight like we did the other night. And yeah, it seems like we're about to hit that. Do one more Palooza and that will get us there. But that would also explain why we're at like 7-ish and not 8. Because we have to go for like the PvP grind to get the 1 hour extra gold soul boost thing. At least we don't have to worry about that. But actually, we don't have to worry about that later. It's kind of funny. I wanted to get to diamond rank in PvP so we could farm silver marks. And since I've gotten to diamond rank, I still have not farmed any silver marks. So in all fairness, it's mostly because there hasn't been anything new to use them on. So the incentive structure to do so has not been there. These last 2 weeks, I've farmed almost like no silver marks. I think like 1,000 total. Compared compared to doing upwards of 1,500 each week. Oh yeah, you definitely wouldn't want a silver mark farm during a Vault weekend. That's why we didn't 2 weeks ago. That's why I didn't even try going for diamond rank. Well, for one, we got it by doing nothing. But also because it'd be way better just to do Vault grind, of course. Nice and quiet. A moment of silence for all the gnomes that have passed. For our great loot. Honestly, every Vault weekend, they need to have like a total gnomes killed counter. There's one big global gnome killing counter. That has to be somewhere in the... I almost want to say billions, right? Because each individual person is killing thousands. Like, easily thousands upon thousands. Times that by tens of thousands of players. Getting to a very big number very quickly. Did I just get triple epic ingot? Oh, that was 4 times Mech Gnome too. I almost got 4 epic ingot drop. Can we get in 2 battles here? I don't think so. It's probably the last one for the set. Oh, this is good because it gives me... Oh no, that's such a bad battle though. Let me go give you guys the final redeem code of the stream. Also, keep in mind, this is the last time we'll be handing out multiple codes for a little while. Because I'm actually about to run out. Let's see. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, I might be able to get more codes in time before I run out. But I would have to hand out 1 code per day going forward. So today was the last day for at least a week that we're handing out multiple codes. Though, all next month, all the codes that we have will be double gold. Because these only had 250 gold in each one. So all next month, we should be getting double gold in every single code we do. Alright, now, let's go run one more. I think we still have an EXP booster. Our gold and soul boosters are done. But we still have 11 minutes of EXP boosters, so you know what that means. Also, there's the redeem code we just handed out. Same loot as always. Minus, or 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and only 250 gold until next month. Will be 5,000 to double it up. But yeah, let's go run the final Palooza. Let's go straight into it because we're burning EXP boost time. And this will be the final one we run for tonight. There we go. Run it up. And this will be the very last one we do. And most of the time will be EXP boosted, though some of it will not, unfortunately. That's fine. And then after this 15 minutes is up, we'll do one last final tally to see where we're at for tonight. Which will include all of our pity keys as well. Already in the number, non-separated. We can technically do the math to figure out how many pity keys we have, though I'm probably not going to bother right now. Actually, it's not that hard to do the math. All you'd have to do is take the, you have to find what your current, pity key number is, and divide it by 5. That's all you have to do. Because the first goal, you need to get 5, then 10, then 15, 20. So by 20, you would have needed to have had 4. Or, you know, that'd be 4 up to that point. So it's technically 1 less than whatever the number is divided by 5. So if we have 500 for some reason, which definitely isn't, it would be 99. You would just divide it by 5 and minus 1. And that's the easiest way to figure out your pity key number without hoarding them all. It's your number that you need for next goal divided by 5 minus 1. The only problem is that number doesn't like to always show up immediately sometimes, like it used to. Might be able to force spawn it though. A 1M gold per stream. Yeah, you could easily farm like 10 mil plus gold a day. I haven't really been trying to gold farm specifically lately. Honestly, I haven't tried gold farming in this game in like 4 years now. You know when I stopped? When they nerfed Skeleton Key. There was a really fun gold farming Skeleton Key build. And ever since they nerfed it, I have pretty much never done a dedicated gold farming team. And that was back in like 2020 or something. It was when they did the Life and Death nerf as well. Though Life and Death was pretty much unaffected by it, unlike Skeleton Key, which was unusable after. Whereas Life and Death basically is the same strength. It just pretends to have 3 higher mana costs, so it barely ever matters. Because the kind of teams that it's used in generally don't care that as a 3 higher mana cost. No problem for the code. And then we'll hand out 1 per day until we get the new set. And then once we get the new set next month, not only will we be able to potentially have enough to hand out more than 1 on some days, but they're also going to have double gold. Which isn't too big a deal, but it adds up, I guess. It would be a lot better if they had double gem key or something. But it's mostly just giving the gold back of the missing gold from all the ones from this month. I believe Genki will be getting a bunch of those as well. If you check out any of her streams. She was actually just streaming right before we did our stream right now. Another epic. Alright, final 12 minutes. And then we should only need to do 2 tomorrow. Maybe 3 for like really down, but we should probably only need to do 2. Wait, is that Ruby, the Ruby weapon actually quicker these days? I've never used it for a prolonged amount of time, like hours on end, to see like a really accurate gold rate. I knew it was good for gold. I didn't realize it was better than Skeleton Key level of good. Because I haven't really ever tested it for like multiple hours on end. I did it for like small little snippets. Yeah, its rate seemed like it was pretty much on par with Skeleton Key, but maybe it is quicker. I didn't test it for that long. Yeah, that one Goblin gold farming guy is pretty good. Synergy for gold farming teams these days. Honestly, I feel like he would have helped more than Ruby Mask, or whatever the thing is called. I don't like saying its actual name because it sounds too much like another word. I always just call it Ruby Mask or the Ruby. You know what I'm referring to, though. Just sounds slightly too similar to another word. YouTube doesn't like it. Actually, I have a surprisingly high amount of streams lately that have gone demonetized for language. For reasons I don't know. I think in the last week we've had 3 streams demonetized for language. Which is weird because we've gone entire years without getting demonetized a single time. If for whatever reason, the last couple of months, it's been really sensitive. I'm not sure if it's because of text on screen or because of stuff I'm saying. Because it could just be picking up on words in chat. That or their word filter for YouTube just has gotten a lot more sensitive this year. It's higher gold per hour, but slower wins. Yeah, that's one thing I always hated about gold farming teams. You have to give up win rate for gold rate. Yeah, Gems of War is turning 10 years old this year. November of this year. Basically exactly 10 months from now. I believe it's like November 23rd or so. Though they normally celebrate it like a week or two earlier these years, lately. They normally do it like early, mid-November, even though it's technically late November. Yeah, this November is the 10-year mark. The big 1-0. It really makes me put into perspective how long it takes to raise a kid. Because if we've been playing this game for 10 years, gosh. They're not even an adult yet. If it would have been a kid. It takes a long time. So I'm not sure if I'm ever going to have kids. Like, I want to, but also, it is just such a time investment. Also a money investment, which is more so a bigger issue. Like, if I had infinite money right now, I would be like, yeah, I should probably start a family. But the money factor combined with the time factor is just a really big commitment. If it was just a time factor, I wouldn't mind as much. But the amount of time plus the amount of money makes it kind of hard. What did we take? We'll take that one over. Yeah, it technically never ends. But, you know, normally a kid by 18 will be slightly more self-sufficient. Like, by 16, they are normally allowed to work in most states, and some even at 14. They're allowed to drive by, like, 16. I would never kick my kid out at 18, though. Like, they can live with me as long as they want. More cost-efficient. Especially with whatever kind of... whatever weird economy we'll have by, like, 25 years from now as well. I can only imagine. I'm so surprised America hasn't gone through like another 2008, 2009 level recession. Or the housing bubble popping again. Because the housing market is crazy right now. Like, I think the house I'm in right now is worth almost 2 times, if not 2.5 times, what it was like a decade ago. Like, it is at bare minimum doubled in price. In only a decade. What would I name my kid? Oh, I have no clue. That'd have to be a long, long conversation with whatever my spouse is. Tacit too, no. Actually, honestly, I almost do want to call one of them Tacit. Like, if I had multiple kids, I would want to name the first one after me. And name one of them Tacit. And the female can be whatever my wife would want to name it. But no, I do think I would legit name my second son, if I was to have that many kids, Tacit. I don't think I would name the first one that. Like, if I was to only have one kid, I would not name them Tacit. But if I was up to, like, the third and was the second male by then, I would definitely name them Tacit. 100%. Because as many of you know, Tacit's not actually my name. That'd be kind of funny giving a kid that name. It is a natural name, by the way. It's not a very common name in America. But Tacit is actually a name. Like a legitimate name that people have. It's exceedingly uncommon in America, though. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's only like a double-digit number of Tacits total in America. If even that many. It's a very underutilized name. Name one of them Cynical? No. That way you'll never forget his name. Whatever you want and or symbols. Actually, didn't Elon Musk famously do that? Didn't he name one of his kids something absolutely absurd? I can't remember what it is, but something so absurdly absurd that even if you're looking at the name, you still won't know how to say it. I could name my daughter Rowan or Rowan. That'd be kind of funny. You could have a stream and name your kids via donos? No. I don't know, there's a lot of factors that are making me not wanting to get married at the moment. Between the costs of it all, marriage laws, and just divorce rates with how high they are these days. It's something I kind of do want to do at some point, though. There's a lot of factors to go into it. And one of the first ones being even finding someone. Because gosh, is the dating scene chaotic these days. Yeah, it has its advantages and disadvantages. .3D print your offspring. Honestly, we're pretty much at that point where we can have test tube babies and everything at this rate. As well as adjusting genes and everything like that. There's a lot of morality issues with it, though. As well as legal issues because of that. Kind of like the whole cloning kind of situation, except slightly different. We're pretty much already at the point where you could make like a genetically modified perfect person. There's just a lot of laws in place kind of against that. Because of the implications that would cause across entire society if, like, everyone started to become like that. Alright, let me go kill this one out. What do we get? We got double soul, gnome, and glory. Wow, double high roll and souls. Nice, 10,000. Very solid. Alright, I'll take that over. Take that. And, can I see my pity key number? Curious what it's at right now. Let's see. So that's 11 gaps right now. 11 paloozas. Alright, what do we need here? So we divide this by 5. Calculator, go, because I'm too lazy to do math right now. What's 180 divided by 5 minus 1? We currently have 35 pity keys. There we go. Well, that was easy. So, technically, we have to minus 35 from whatever our vault key number is. Let's see. Where's my number? So for once, instead of plus 35, it's actually going to be minus 35. So we're at 280. Wow, we're actually exactly at, Oh, no, never mind. Minus 35. I thought we were exactly at 250 for a second. We're at 245. Oh, I didn't do the epic Volky number. That one we don't have to adjust. We started at 7. So we're at 20... No, 33. Wait, there's no way we did that good on epics. Did we really? Wow. We did absurdly good on epics for once. We have like 5 to 7 more epic Volkies than we should have right now. We are way up on epics this time. I didn't realize we were doing that good. They seemed more average this time around, but wow, we're really up on epic Volkies. Because you have to minus the 35 from pity, so we're at 245. At 245, you should only have about 26 or 27 epic Volkies. And we're at 33. Also, we're at 4,000 Dragonite. Someone was mentioning this earlier. Actually, my Dragonite and Curse Runes are about the same right now. About 200,000 diamonds. Not even at 1,000 silver marks. We've been slacking. After tomorrow's 10, we'll be there. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Did I grab the free lantern from Underspire this week? I don't remember if I did. Pretty sure I did, but I do actually want to double check. Yeah, I did. Just making sure. Okay, but anyways, guys, there we go. We did the gold soul EXP boost the entire time. And EXP boost across all of them. We almost gained 2 levels, too. We're pretty much at 1897. We'll actually get it during the day tomorrow when we go do some verse farming. So only 3 levels short of 1,900. We'll have that in the next week or so. We would have already had it if we had a Guild War event. But anyways, guys, tomorrow we'll go finish the grind then. We're at 245 plus 33 epics. Which means, yeah, 2 more Palooza and we're there. Because we will be counting epics towards our numbers. Which means we're technically at 178 right now. So even 1 Palooza will be enough. But we'll do 2 Paloozas tomorrow night. Well, 1 Palooza already gets us there counting epics. But, wait, why do I have minus 35? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's just my pity key number. We actually do have physical 280. I forgot, duh. That minus 85 is not actually us minusing 85. I do have physical 280 key right now. So yeah, 1 more Palooza, we're already there. But yeah, we'll do 2 more tomorrow night. But 35 is our current pity that's inside of that. The keys inside our keys. But sounds like a game plan. Yeah, we'll do 2 more tomorrow night. We'll go over the weekly spoilers. I'll probably re-go over the calendar as well. This thing that we went over earlier. And yeah, we'll go from there. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Still plenty of time to grind the event. Still whole 1/3 of the event left. All of tomorrow. Technically slightly more if you count the next few hours. But we'll be back tomorrow night. Go over weekly spoilers. Probably throw 2 more Paloozas down so we get the nice 300 mark. With a lot of epic Volkies this time. And yeah, we'll go from there. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Best of luck with everything. Stay safe out there. Stay warm. And I will see you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.